men that's gonna rule in the kingdom of niggas under a black man named Jesus Christ.
That's right.
What that means, a lot of people read about and believe it's all it's all there. It's all racist. Right. That's a negative. You understand? This is like Tupac old album say this is strictly for my niggas. Right. White people had your time to rule. Your time to rule. Shit is right now. You're gonna help. You know what I'm saying? Of being a parent, you know what I'm saying, to us. That white man been like a bad parent to us. And he's done a horrible job of raising us. He's going to show you that he needs to raise us. Right. The only people who gonna fix us is us. Right.
All rights of people that spread homosexuality all throughout the earth. And now my kids have to watch TV and see two women sleep together. You're the one that put it in Hollywood. You're the one that put it in the media. You're the ones who brought homosexuality. You made America Sodom again. No way on the earth. No way on the earth. These people have gained power other than unaliving people. You break the same thing every day. When you mess with Jake Burger, you know in the grinder.
Shalom, este es el oficial Maganamán de la Escuela Israelita de Conocimiento Práctico Universal en Puerto Rico. Esa es la imagen de la bestia. Se llama César Borgia, el hijo del Papa Sexto Rodrigo Borgia, en conspiración con Miguel Ángel y amante secreto de Leonardo da Vinci. Mató a su hermano Juan Borgia y tuvo relaciones sexuales con su hermana Lucrecia Borgia. Puerto Rico necesita un cambio, y no es un cambio político, es un cambio espiritual. Llama al 939-316-5059 a la Escuela Israelita de Conocimiento Práctico Universal, el hogar de la verdad. Shalom. Shalom, este es el oficial Magadamá de la Escuela Israelita de Conocimiento Práctico Universal en Puerto Rico. Esta es la razón por la cual el crimen sigue en la isla. Esta es la razón por la cual la droga sigue en la isla de Puerto Rico. Mire, bautistas, pentecostales, adventistas, son religiones creadas por el hombre. Por eso no traen cambio a nuestra vida y por eso estamos perdidos. Llega a la Escuela Israelita de Conocimiento Práctico Universal bajo el mando de General Yahana y empieza a estar en la verdad. Shalom.
When we say sex is marriage, every person we say that to goes into the mental brain of all the people they slept with. And either they feel guilty, they feel ashamed, they're like, no, I can't. Now, the battle is not that you're wrong that saying sex is marriage in the Bible. The battle is they're facing the mistakes that they made themselves. So if we want whoredom to be cured, Because although a man can have more than one wife, that is not a law. If a brother is content with one woman, he should stay with that woman. If a brother is content with no woman, he should be stay with. But if a brother wants more than one, he shouldn't be crucified for what the earth is doing right now. The earth lives this way. Right. When the Israelite lays claim, and he doesn't call that woman his girlfriend, he calls that woman his wife, calls that woman his rib, calls that woman what every woman desires, to be a wife. And we're the cure for whoredom with that lifestyle.
That's how it goes. Other one, you know, this is a home of the truth. This is the only place you'll find brotherhood. You know, we belong here. Blacks, Hispanics, and Natives, we're family, familia. And this is the only place where you'll find peace for you and your family. So todos los canales, todos los vatos de los barrios son mis. Aquí es donde deben de estarse. Aquí es donde pertenecemos todos. Somos familia, moms. Somos familia, ese.
We vibe, we late, we work, you get any tags, we're like, I won't, I say, nigga look like a bitch. That shit red cow that look like a bitch. Look like a bitch. I'm going up, yeah. I'm gonna take a sip. I nigga run down here. But tell him shit that you dumbass kid. Red one look like a bitch. Nigga, true side ass nigga. You a little boy, little bitch ass, little body ass nigga. You bring that, you know that. Work hard, get lit. Bad bitch, my bitch. We vibe, we late, we work, yes, we're fine. I want that same.
They killed, give me Isaiah 14 and 21. They did the same thing to my people. So then you said that they put millions of my people. Yes, you said so. Should a murderer go to jail for murdering? Absolutely. Should a thief go to jail when he steals? Absolutely. Should a robber pay back the money he robbed? Absolutely. So why shouldn't the white man pay for what he did? That's right. That's right.
One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog.
never expected to grow. Just obstacles set in the road, that a result of me selling my soul. The story I'm telling is cold, but yet it's what everyone knows. The white man's the devil is known. America was never our home. Only a place of captivity, save facility, hating disfigure me. They claim that I'm lazy, be killing me. Maybe this slavery draining my energy. 400 years and counting. The trail of my tears is countless. Main fact that I'm here is astounding, but I can't wait till this shit is surrounded. Ready to tangle my king and the angel, be ready to rap. Crack in the sky, nuclear missiles and make it official. I'm capturing every cracker surviving. Put them all in chains where they need to be. Slavery for me. And let the whole world see that with them in the cage and safer in the streets. Put the dog on a leash. Get resolved for the beast. 144, get the ruler show, we could all be at peace. As soon as the trumpets are sound, your kingdom we busting it down. The only way justice is found, the time for your judgment is now.
You'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog.
Look, ain't no remorse in my blood slim. It won't be no compromise. Now it's time to feed the worms. Watch his body turn to flies. I clutch iron while you trust the lies. The next Glock I buy gon' be Gen 5. I get it customized. And sending shots off like farewell. Praying payback come back around like a carousel. Still remember your Honda's words ringing in my head like bells. Said you in this body, you fit a Lord, fuck the cartel. Triangle choke, apply pressure to the game like I did Vondale. Payback's a bitch in a dress, she a bombshell. Revenge is dish served cold, I just hope they making oxtail. Glock fresh out the box, I swear it got that new car smell. Made myself a target in the world of mass shooters. That was designed fire for our babies to pass through it. And the day of our king's reign, I'll be overzealous. They bought my jealous, I bought brand new parabellums.
Someday you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog.
I know exactly what they want. I know exactly what they want. Just be patient. My name is my name, power and glory, I never change. Stand on loyalty, remain the same. Say what you mean, speak on my name, you go to war with me. We move the same, you think that it's for me. Running the game, kicking the door with me. All through the pain, the snow, the rain, the ups and downs. My name did more for me, y'all keep the fame. I want the glory, been that nigga, bitches never ignored me. Rich in spirit, little bitch can't afford me. Day one static, fix it with a 4G. Red beam on it, you think I'm recording. Kick in front doors, you try to backdoor me. We are not a gang, bitch, we an army. Book a den, you know I don't tell stories. Keep it 100 in the light, man. You niggas fake baby K name Adonis. Mini Drake, clip curl, but somehow I can shoot it straight. Insta clip, I can shoot 4 minutes straight. Turn this to the Super Bowl if I need to. I can hit your cheap up with an eagle. Set you up on the score, but they lied to you. Why you letting them niggas mislead you? My name is my name, power and glory. I never change. Stand on loyalty, remain the same. Say what you mean, speak on my name. You go to war with me. We move the same. You think that it's for me? Running the game, kicking the door with me. All through the pain, the snow, the rain, the ups and downs. My name did more for me. My name is my name, power and glory. I never change. Stand on loyalty, remain the same. Say what you mean, speak on my name. You go to war with me. We move the same. You think that it's for me? Running the game, kicking the door with me. All through the pain, the snow, the rain, the ups and downs. My name did more for me. You won't see it coming. I move like a crook, a thief in the night. So watch what you put. My aim precise. These bullets 12 inches long. A block away, I could take off the foot. Don't ask me no questions if you know my stance. Bitch, I'm the man, so thanks in advance. They mean a rifle on top of a tripod. why, if they ever tell you I was taking a stand. Think I run up on me, but I'm way too advanced. Spinning with choppers, turn you into a fan. Can show you the steps, but won't hold your hands. They thought they could stop me, it ain't go as planned. How I get this far, cause I took a chance. Really got ranked, keeping it a band. This ain't what you think, better think again. This ain't what you think, you better think again. My name is my name, power and glory, I never change. Stand on loyalty, remain the same. Say what you mean, speak on my name, you go to war with me. We move the same, you think that it's for me. Running the game, kicking the door with me. All through the pain, the snow, the rain, the ups and downs. My name, they more for me. My name is my name, power and glory, I never change. Stand on loyalty, remain the same. Say what you mean, speak on my name, you go to war with me. We move the same, you think that it's for me. Running the game, kicking the door with me. All through the pain, the snow, the rain, the ups and downs. My name, they more for me. With the war with the real, the fake, the snake, the mobsters. Blame it on y'all, y'all created this monster. Went to war with the real, the fake, the snake, the mobsters. Blame it on y'all, y'all created this monster. Went to war with the real, the fake, the snake, the mobsters. Blame it on y'all, y'all created this monster. Went to war with the real, the fake, the snake, the mobsters. Blame it on y'all, y'all created this monster.
All right, there's Chicago. There's a Southern Illinois Brotherhood class. There's the Isupk. Started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Hunter. If it ain't of the Isupk, it's not the truth. We are not affiliated with any other Israelite organizations. With that being said, knowing this is the Brotherhood class, well, first off, I'm an officer of 500 Azanyala, and with me today is Trooper Natasayab Almaf, the mighty trooper from Chicago. He's coming to join me, rock it out with class and all that. You got to say, Trooper?
Kamakan, Shalom, Yahweh Shem Yahushua Brakatah.
Yahweh Shem Yahushua Brakatah.
That's all I got, sir.
All right. All right, Most High in Christ. To all the brothers out there, Shalom, Yahweh Shem Yahushua Brakatah. To all the sisters, Shalom, Yahweh Shemar Ilatham Bashim Yahushua. And with this Brotherhood class, we go through a lot of things, and we cover a lot of bases and stuff. And us living in Illinois, we had a lot of horrible things that happened. Sandra Massey, we got shootings all day in Chicago. We have a lot of things going on that plague our communities, which are the Black, Hispanic, and Native communities. And it kind of like it should bother all of us that it only happens to us and ours. And when we go ahead and get destroyed, it's like people come in and start buying up all the land that we used to have. So with that being said, we got to stop destroying ourselves, our communities. We got to start, raising our youth right. Teaching them better than how we were taught. The Blacks, Hispanics, and Natives, we have really been a people who've been brutalized, damaged, indoctrinated. Many different words you can use to say that we've been oppressed mentally and generationally. And it plagues us to today. Like, we don't know how to love each other no more. We don't even consider being good to the people that's close to us. which are like our brothers, our sisters, our cousins, you know, the brothers and sisters that we grew up with, the people we went to school with, you know what I'm saying? We don't have no loyalty to anything but ourselves when we're in this world. But in the Isupk, we learn how to be a community again. We learn how to put ourselves behind everybody else. We put everybody else first, and we'll come second, third, fourth, fifth. We learn how to put, you know, obligations and, you know, our people before our own personal well-being, even including our own personal families. A lot of times our own families don't get to see us, and you know, they understand, but you know what I'm saying, we go ahead and make all the efforts we can to make a difference, because if we don't do it now, we won't leave a trail for the next generation to actually understand and try to fulfill our will, well, the Most High's will and our obligations. You know what I'm saying? The things that we do and the work that we put in, we need somebody to follow behind us. We can't do it forever. That's what brotherhood is. That's what sisterhood is. A lot, you know what I'm saying? I get on the brothers a lot, you know what I'm saying? And that's because, you know what I'm saying, when you're in the truth, you try so hard. You try so hard to get everybody to actually be good to one another, actually talk well to one another, to actually be organically, how you say that, organically accustomed to each other, to where you're not backstabbing each other. You know what I'm saying? It's so many words that you try to use it. I don't want to go ahead and overlap on anything, but we are a society of people that we really do know how to demonize each other, instead of try to, you know, grab that one person and try to make that person better, or grab that sister over there who's really in a bad predicament or something like that, and raise her up, you know what I'm saying, and try to give her the confidence and the right understanding to where she knows how to go forward and do well with her life, you know what I'm saying? And you never know, she might have kids, so if you give her the right guidance and stuff, she'll go ahead and trickle that down to her youth. So what I want to get into first is Deuteronomy 7:6. I'm gonna go ahead and try to bring it up so that we could go ahead and see it on the screen. But in this brotherhood class, we really go ahead and try to get everybody who's Black, Hispanic, and Native on the same page. Christians, you may think they're on the same page, but they're not on the same page. That's a dog-eat-dog world right there. They don't care about each other. They'll go ahead and backstab each other quick. They'll go ahead and sleep with each other's women quick. They'll go out, as soon as they leave the church, they'll go out and they'll sell drugs quick. And I'm not putting that charge on anybody, but I know what you guys are about because I've been around it. You know what I'm saying? I'm never going to try to charge somebody, but I know the group of individuals that go there. I know the hypocrites that go there. I know how they go to church and they'll leave and they'll smoke. I know that the people that go to church and they'll leave and they'll go ahead and do, you know, dope. I know they'll go to church, they'll leave, and they'll go ahead and sleep with another brother's woman. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's a whole bunch of demonic things going on to these Christian and Catholic churches that really kind of like should make everybody mad. Not just me, not just Natasaya. Everybody should be mad about it, because it's making us all look bad that we don't know how to conduct ourselves with each other. And then all we do is give everybody around us a chance to talk garbage about us. We're already at the bottom of society, but yet we give, you know, outsiders the ammunition to talk more crap about us. We can't win because we're not doing the right things. The Most High God already gave us, you know, a plan to go by, and if we do it, we will be in a better position within our society and and amongst each other. But get me Deuteronomy 7:6. Let me try to bring it up real quick too.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's what really gets me going. That, you know what I'm saying? Like, in our communities, we always think about ourselves, and we never think about each other. It really should bug everybody, but you know, I guess some people don't have the the concern for the next person, and it's kind of disgusting. You know, it's not a good look knowing that you could see somebody doing real bad and you could care less. All right, hold on 1 second. All right, we got it. Hold on 1 second. Did I share it? Yeah, it's right there. All right, you go ahead, Trooper.
Khan out of one Khan. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
That's what I'm talking about right there. You know what I'm saying? For the Israelites, from Genesis all the way to Revelations, the Most High God chose them to be a special people unto himself. A holy people means separate. That means separate from anybody else and what their traditions and their ways are. We don't have to take on our oppressors' customs, ideologies, holidays. We don't have to do that. That's not what we supposed to be here doing. If it ain't in this Bible, we're not supposed to do it. So imagine if the Most High tells us that we supposed to keep, the Feast of Tabernacles, that's what we're supposed to do. If we're supposed to keep the Feast of First Fruits, that's what we're supposed to do. It don't seem that hard that we could go ahead and read and apply it to life. You know what I'm saying? I understand these scriptures sometimes get a little bit, chaotic with trying to understand it. But if you come to the Isupk, we can go ahead and break it down with you. You know what I'm saying? Like if there's something you have to know or something you want to know, that's what Brotherhood is. I invited a whole bunch of Christians, Catholics, whatever, who I come around. And I tell them, like, look, y'all can come to the school and we can just have dialogues about these things. And that's Brotherhood right there. That we can actually sit down at the table and you could tell us your premise and we'll tell you ours. And hopefully, over time that we keep having these discussions, you'll be like, I understand where you're coming from. Now I got to go ahead and see where else that I went wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because we know we're not doing wrong because we say we hold the laws. They all say they don't. And that's because that's what they were taught. And that's because they were taught, if you were Catholic, you were taught by the Spaniards. The Catholicism was taught by the Spaniards. That's what they indoctrinated them with. That they beat that stuff into them. They didn't voluntarily choose to take on Catholicism. They were whooped and beat and almost unalived in order to. They were almost unalived, and they didn't. And the brothers and sisters who didn't want to just die and stuff, you know what I'm saying? They took on them customs. They took on that way of doing things because it was forced upon them. With just like the so-called blacks in America, when they came over here and they started getting the natives and the blacks, they put on Christianity on them. That's how they indoctrinated them. But these things are because we came away from our Most High God, and that's where we were. That's when we were really dehumanized as a people because over time we don't know how to stick to what is right. We rather do wrong than stick to what is right, and we shouldn't be doing that. The Lord made us a holy people unto himself. You know what I'm saying? Just like this scripture in Deuteronomy 7:6, for thou art holy people unto the Lord thy God. That means you are a special person unto himself. You are separate than anybody else on the face of the earth. The Lord thy God had chosen thee to be a special people unto himself. That means personally, you are my favorite. I need you to do this. And that's why we had the Bible and the guidelines. If this Bible wasn't for everybody. And that's Brotherhood right there. When I could tell a black, Hispanic, and Native that this Bible is particularly for you. And if you do these things, your life will go ahead and get better. But if you don't do these things, you know what I'm saying? The Lord is going to deal with you how he feels fit. But he loves you above all people on the face of this earth. But what are you going to do with that information? You know, that's what really gets me. That you know what I'm saying. You could be a special group of people, and you could just disregard the Most High and think like, okay, I can go ahead and do this. I can do that. No, you can't do that. You can't carry on your sinful ways and think the Most High is going to deal with you. You put all the burden on Jesus Christ, which we call Yahweh Mashiach in the actual Hebrew, and you put everything on him, and now you feel like you could just run amok out here. Women, you could be whores. You can go ahead and twerk and work in strip clubs and have multiple kids by multiple baby daddies. You know what I'm saying? How you say, man, I mean, men, you don't even respect your brothers no more. You out there, you know, selling drugs to each other. You out there, you know, doing a whole bunch of craziness. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we weren't supposed to be. That is not supposed to be our character and our conduct while we're on this earth. But what I'm gonna do is there's a article I wanted to get. Hopefully, it's on there. Let me see. I got it right here. Hold on a second. It's about a Catholic priest. Slow. All right, let me see. I'm gonna take this down. Present. Dr. Sayab, you got anything to say?
Come, sir. Just you know what you're bringing out so heavy, sir, and on point. You know, and the fact what you're talking about of us having this you know title of special people, of chosen. You know, that's our birthright. You know, that's the covenant between us and the Most High. And the fact of the matter is our people somehow were convinced that it's for everyone. And through that process, we've ended up on the bottom of the totem pole. You know, we're the ones that, you know, I wouldn't say are well, I would say that we are the most unlawful because the laws were meant for us. The laws weren't meant for everyone else. And the fact of the matter is that we're allowing, you know, the society to corrupt us and to make us, you know, basically turn away from the Most High. You know, when it says right here in the scripture that we are His people above all other people, you know, and that's the key phrase right there, above all other people. And that's what we got to come back and to remember. That's what the Isupk has been teaching since 1969, that blacks, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are those chosen people. We are the true Israelites of the Bible. And these laws and this covenant isn't for anyone else but us. That's all I got. Slocky, sir,
See,
you there?
that's what's so heavy about establish a specific and sneak this a person behind their back. It's not hard to go ahead and not eat shrimp, crab, or lobster, pork. You know what I'm saying? It's not hard to do these things, but for some reason, the Christian and Catholic churches teach that, you know, you could do whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? Where the hell, man? This stuff is going slow, man. I don't know what's going on.
Slocky, if I may, sir, I believe it's your signal is probably a little bit low because you're kind of going in and out also.
Try that. Yeah, I see that. I don't like all that, man. Shit. Usually this stuff goes real smooth, and today it's just acting up. Yeah, so this is basically about a Catholic priest who was, they reported about him with some molestation maybe like a week or so back. And, this got to be acknowledged that, what's going on. I think everybody should know about these creepy priests and pastors. So right here it says Chicago priest asked to step aside from parish school due to child molestation allegations. This was posted on September 6, 2024, updated on September 7, 2024. A parish, you know how close that is, Lincoln Park, right, Trooper?
Slock it, sir. What was that?
Hey, Trooper, you there?
Con, sir, can you hear me?
Is it going in and out real bad?
Con, sir. It's going out. It's going in and out really bad, sir. I mean, I could barely hear what you're saying.
You couldn't hear what I was saying?
Sir. Every other word was, I couldn't hear every other word.
Yeah, that's messed up. I was hoping I'd go ahead and do these articles and stuff, but it's gonna go ahead and jam everything up. So basically, I'll go ahead and read it without bringing it up on the screen because I guess my signal is not too good. So I just go ahead and we could talk about it. But this was taking place in Lincoln Park. You know where that's at, right, Trooper?
Con out of one con.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and read this article. Hopefully, it could go through. All right. The article says Chicago priest asked to step aside from parish school due to child molestation allegations. This was on September 6th. Update on September 7th, and it states a Chicago priest has been asked to step aside from a Lincoln Park parish and school following allegations of child exploitation and molestation. Father Martin Nyberg, 28, has been an associate pastor at St. Josephat Parish and School located in the 2200 block of North Southport. Since July 1st, according to the Archdiocese. Prior to that, he was a deacon at St. Paul of the Cross Church and School located in a 300 block of South Washington Avenue in Park Ridge from June 1st to 2023 to May 17th to 2024. On Friday, a letter was sent home from Cardinal Blaise Kupik to the two schools. I write you with this is what the letter said. I write you with difficult news. The Archdiocese has been notified that the Illinois Department of Children and Family Service has opened an investigation into allegation that that allegation they termed child exploitation and child molestation during a public penance. Kubik wrote in the letter. So, man, can you hear this? Can you hear what the newscaster?
Slock it, sir. What was that? Can you hear me, sir? Salaki, sir, you in the matrix, sir. I can't hear you at all.
Man, this is horrible. I don't know why this computer doing that, man. Let me see if I can try to bring it up one more time. I mean, I'm trying over here. I don't know what's going on with connection. I mean, AT&T is not that good, I guess.
Salaki, sir, if I could, would you be able to send it to me, and I might be able to read it?
If I can bring it up on the screen one more time, and we'll go from there. I'm just gonna try one more time. You know what I'm saying?
Count out of one car.
All right, that's the article. You see it?
Con, sir.
You see the article?
Con, sir, I see it.
Let me see if I can play it, okay?
Count out of one car.
Also developing tonight, Chicago priest asked to step aside investigations of misconduct.
WGN's Courtney Spinelli has details on the investigation. She joins us live from St. Josephat in Park. Courtney.
Yeah, good evening to you both. Father Martin Nyberg has only been here with the school and parish since about July 1st of this year. He's now facing allegations that have many in this school and neighborhood community feeling concerned.
It's kind of devastating to hear that.
Only serving as an associate pastor at this Lincoln Park School and Church for 2 months. Father Martin Nyberg now under fire. Nyberg accused of misconduct against children. Allegations that are shocking to the school and neighborhood community.
This is a very sad situation that's going to be investigated. The Archdiocese has been on this from day one, and so is the leadership of the school, including the pastor.
Now a letter sent home by Cardinal Blaise Isupk to families at St. Josephat. It reads in part, quote, the Archdiocese has been notified that the Department of Children and Families has opened an investigation into allegations they termed child exploitation and child molestation during a public penance service against Father Martin Nyberg. DCFS confirming to WGN News an open investigation, not releasing any details beyond that.
This was a retreat, when I understand. Allegations that he asked some very inappropriate questions to them.
Brian Patton's 2 children have attended St. Josephat for 9 years. They're younger than those, he says, are believed to be victims of alleged misconduct by Nyberg.
There's nobody more about the situation than priest. You know, one road priest.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut this off. So basically, what happened recently, charged with molestation in Lincoln Park. So what I say to you is, how many times have you heard about this, Trooper?
Slaki, if I may, sir. I mean, my whole life, you hear about Catholic and Christian priests, you know, and preachers molesting the children in their establishment.
Right. And you know what I'm saying? And it always goes behind either it gets swept under the rug, or people forgive these pastors, these priests and stuff, when they really shouldn't. When they hold a high position like that, you got to hold them accountable. I don't care if it's at the lowest position or the highest position, but everybody should be accountable for that conduct. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you should just get a pass just because you feel like you're in a position to influence others and kind of like diminish your issue. You can't do that. You know, we've been hearing about these type of things with the molestation of kids for a long time, but when is it gonna stop? You know what I'm saying? That's what bugs me. When is that gonna stop? Kids are getting hurt, kids are getting damaged, and they're not getting damaged just, for a short term. They're getting damaged to the point where they're almost suicidal. You know what I'm saying? They're hurting themselves. They hurt their relationships later on in life. They hurt their kids if they ever have kids and stuff. Like it's a long process after these kids been damaged by these Christian and Catholic priests. You know what I'm saying? It's a horrible thing. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and try to go to Deuteronomy 28 and 64. And everybody out there slacking about my connection. My connection is horrible. It's not my fault. You know, Wi-Fi sucks. But we're doing the best we can getting it done. All right. Let me see if I can bring it up too, so that way everybody can see. Yeah, it's just a disgusting thing, you know what I'm saying? Like these kids go to them for guidance and stuff, and you know these pastors just you put the slick moves on them, and these kids are just destroyed afterwards. You know what I'm saying? All right, let me go ahead and see if I can bring the scripture up so that way we can follow along. Let's get it. All right, Trooper, we're going to get it, man. No matter how, we're going to get it.
Damn right, sir.
All right, you go ahead.
Count out of one con. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28,
ready? Go
verse 60. Shalaka, sir.
64. Shalaka.
Khan. This is Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 64. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people, from the one end of the earth even unto the other. And there thou shalt serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone.
Right. This is what this scripture is talking about. You know what I'm saying? This is a curse that was on all Israelites, which are the Black, Hispanics, and Native. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people. So we got scattered to all four corners of the earth. So north, south, east, and west, no matter how far, we got scattered from the one end of the earth unto the other. And there thou shalt serve other gods. So we started serving other gods. We serve white Jesus now. We serve that cobblestone with Islam and that. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of our brothers and sisters are lost in the sauce right now. We're serving gods that our forefathers never knew about because of these religious lies that we're upholding at this moment, because it was beaten into our ancestors and stuff. So we just inherited, generational lies after that. So, and let me read it from right here. From the one end of the earth, even unto the other. And there thou shalt serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known. So our forefathers never knew about these gods that we are currently following. You know what I'm saying? Like you got Christians and Catholics, holding on to these crosses with Caesar Borgia. Oh, hold on one second. What's that about? Let me go click that off real quick. Slock, you hear me?
Yeah, Khan, sir, I can hear you.
You hear me?
Khan, sir, you're a little choppy, but I can still hear you.
Okay, sounds good. So the wood is basically Christianity and Catholicism. What the? I got it now. No sweat. All right, so the even wood means the Christianity and Catholicism, which means is basically every time you turn around, you've seen a cross. You've seen a cross with an image of Caesar Borgia, which is a white image of Christ, which is basically an idol. You know what I'm saying? Like that, you got brothers out here with the big old gold Jesus pieces, the silver Jesus pieces, and all that stuff. You know, these are things that we should not be, we should not be taking on as our own. These are curses, when you take on somebody else's understanding of these biblical knowledge. You can't do that. That cross right there is actually an idol, and you should not be wearing it. You should not be, even thinking about putting it in your house, around your neck, around your kid's neck, on your earrings. You shouldn't be doing none of that. That's something that was like a curse on us. You know what I'm saying? Like, we took something, and it was something that was horrible, that the Yahushua Mashiach, who actually got, hung on a cross, and you guys want to go ahead and wear a pendant with it, earrings with it. You know what I'm saying? You want to get it tattooed on your body and all that stuff. Those are things that are not even biblical. Those are things that are not our customs, not our ways, not our way of living, how we should not be doing things. And stone is basically the Kaaba stone, where, some of our brothers went to the sub-Saharan slave trade and stuff. So when they was under oppression under the Arabs, they took on their customs and ideologies, which was the Quran and that, and they started worshiping the Kaaba stone and all that stuff. So it comes in the factor where we went into two different slaveries, and we started following two different gods that we should never have been following. Caesar Borgia, and you have the Kaaba stone and whatever that Elijah Muhammad do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really know too much about them, but I'm just saying, like, that's who they follow, their teachings. And those are things that we really should pull away from, because those are not customs and beliefs that are going to get us to the next level. With that being said, I'm gonna go to my next scripture. We're gonna go to Jeremiah 23:1. All right, Chuba, you got it?
Khan out of one Khan. I got it, sir.
All right, if you could start from verse 1.
Khan will Khan, sir. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 23, verse 1. Woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture, saith the Lord.
All right, you can stop right there. So woe in this context means destruction. Destruction be unto the pastors. The pastors are the ones in the Christian church, and these priests that we just had from the Catholic churches that we just seen a video on, where he's just a little creep in these schools, just being a real deviant in these Catholic schools, these Christian schools and all that stuff. No matter which angle you want to call it, but both the Christian and the Catholic pastors, they're destroying our people in more ways than none, more ways than you could think of. Let me put it like that. So woe be unto the pastor that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture. How are they scattering us? They're giving us the wrong information and how to follow it. They're telling you it's okay to be a homosexual. They're telling you it's okay to eat pork. It's okay to go ahead and shave your face. It's okay for a woman to be a whore. It's okay to get tattoos. It's like they're approving everything that is not biblical. You're not the authority over this Bible. I thought the Most High God was the authority over this Bible. But for some reason, you think in the Christian and Catholic churches, if you think you can just switch it up and kind of like tell people what you, let me put it like this. Yeah, you want to tell people what they want to hear. That way they could fund your lifestyle. Any of these Christian and Catholic priests and pastors, they're going to tell you what you want to hear because you're going to keep coming back. But everybody always has a problem with, the Isupk, because every time we say something, we tell you you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? We tell you that, this is not appropriate for you to do. This is not appropriate for how you should be acting. This is not how you should be dealing with each other. You know, we always say things that are beneficial to our people, and you guys always give us the chop in the neck like we the problem. You know what the problem is? When somebody tells you it's okay to do something that you already know is wrong. You want validation for your sins. That's all you want. You don't want the truth. You want somebody to sell you a story. You want somebody to tell you it's okay to be a piece of garbage out here. You know what I'm saying? That's what you want. You want people to validate your crap. You know what I'm saying? That's all I see. So woe unto them pastors. Destruction coming to them pastors who are destroying all Black, Hispanics, and natives. No matter what timeline, no matter where they're at upon this earth at this moment, but woe unto them who are scattering the Black, Hispanics, and natives on this earth, because all you're doing is putting forth a doctrine to where you got Blacks, Hispanics, and natives jammed up to where we're doing the most vile and devious type things, and we can't come out of these oppressions because by the time you know it, we're locked up in jail. We're unalive. Sisters got 6, 7 baby daddies. A whole bunch of wickedness comes with these type of teachings from the Catholic and Christian churches. They're telling you it's okay to do almost anything, but God loves you. Just pray on it. It sounds stupid, man. It sounds like you want to get something for nothing. You want to go ahead and get the kingdom, but never put no work in. How you feel about this, True Slocky?
Kind of, sir, if I may, you know, what you're bringing out is so heavy, you know, and the way I feel about it is exactly the way you feel, you know, and the fact of the matter is that, you know, these so-called pastors are supposed to be the ones that are leading us out of destruction. You know, when they're the one that are bringing it to they're the one who's bringing it to our doorstep. They're the ones who, you know, allow these other nations to take advantage of us. You know, they're the ones who take the little resources that we do have. And even though we're on the bottom, the little resources that we do have, they take it from us, you know, and they keep it from themselves, you know. So damn right, sir. Destruction unto them. That's how I feel.
That's right, and that's what I'm saying. And they got us so jammed up that we're believing these things because they're talking to your demons. In reality, that's all they're doing. Every time you got a demon on you, like, oh, I should really stop smoking. Oh, sister, don't even worry about that smoking. Just go ahead and just pray on it. Oh, brother, you ain't got to stop eating pork. You know, I eat pork all the time. I just pray on it. Oh, you can eat shrimp, crab, and lobster. Don't even worry about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they talking, all they doing is feeding that whole demon until where that becomes a beast inside of somebody. And now they're so rebellious about when we come to them and we telling them you're not supposed to do this. Oh man, you can't tell me this and that. Now we gotta battle that big demon inside of them. Sometimes that demon is bigger than their body. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're dealing with out here. You know what I'm saying? Try to tell a woman don't wear that short skirt with that crop top. See how crazy they go. Oh, the Lord gonna love me anyways. It don't even matter what I wear, this and that. Ooh, this, you know, they always get to the point where God loves them no matter what they do. I don't see how that is possible. That don't even make sense. Even us as men, if somebody around us does something that is offensive, we're gonna be like, okay, I forgive you, but hey, look, I know not to deal with you in this manner no more. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. Even we have standards, but you're gonna say the Most High God don't got no standards. You gotta be a dummy. I don't know who's teaching these people. I don't know how smart these people are within the Christian and Catholic Church. I don't know how smart you guys are, but you guys are unworthy of the Most High's, you know, grace right now. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to have mercy on you guys. He could have took you out whenever he wanted to. He's giving everybody grace. Black, Hispanic, Native, he's giving y'all grace. How are you guys just walk around the earth just berating everything that he wants you to be? You know what I'm saying? He wants you to be a special people. He wants you to be how you say, like, looked upon as royalty down here. but we're acting like pieces of garbage, and everybody's just watching it. And it's like, you got Sexy Red out here, just the first thing she does is turn around and shows her behind. Why are you doing that? Is that the only gift you got? You know what I'm saying? You got brothers out here who, Tyreek Hill, you know what I'm saying? He's a great football player. I didn't see him do too much, but I'm saying 3 officers slammed him on the floor. You know what I'm saying? Like, we get the bad end of everything because I feel like we're not doing the right things. It could be little, it could be big, but the measurement is on what that person's doing in their personal life. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. You know, things happen to you in your personal life because of your conduct and what you do. I don't know what you do. I don't know what you do behind closed doors, but you know, the Lord's going to deal with you how he feels fit in his own way towards you. But when Christianity is dealing with all these brothers and sisters, all they're really telling them is, don't worry about it. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll be fine if you go ahead and do exactly what the Lord says. If he tells you to do this, do it. Don't listen to your Christian or Catholic pastors. They ain't gonna show you the right way. Listen to what the Bible actually says, and you'll be all right. And it ain't even hard. It's not hard to do these things. I mean, it's not hard to be good to each other. It's not hard to keep the dietary law. It's not hard not to smoke squares and weed and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's not hard to do these things. It's just that demon inside you is so hungry for being a hypocrite and a piece of garbage person, and somebody is feeding you, telling you like it's okay, don't even worry about it, to where the point to where that's just that just becomes your whole normal type of person, and you just become a person that, yeah, I could deal with you, but not on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just gonna deal with you in increments. You know what I'm saying? How I feel fit. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, it's like, you know, these Christian Catholic churches, you know, all they about is getting you in there, lying to you, hurting kids, sleeping with your wives, a whole bunch of manner of stupid things that should not be amongst a group of people. You know what I'm saying? Why you go to church and you think it's a fun fest? Everybody just, the Lord ain't all about fun. You got to put some work into your life, and you don't do it one day and then you just skip 6. No, you got to do it every day. Every day you're supposed to be a better person. I can't go ahead and say I'm a man of the Lord and stuff, and I go ahead and steal tomorrow and be like, oh, I'm going to go ahead and pray on it. It sounds stupid. It don't make sense. If I'm a man of the Lord, I'm never going to steal. That's not my thing. I'm never going to go ahead and smoke squares. I'm never going to smoke weed. I'm never going to sleep with my brother's woman. You know what I'm saying? These are things that show that you have good conduct and good morale towards not only yourself, your family, and your brotherhood and your sisterhood. I got a video I want to show. I hope it comes up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what's up with my internet, but I hope it does come up. It's a good video. I was gonna bring up that breakdancer woman too. just for laughs, you know what I'm saying? Let me see, where's it at? All right, let me see. See if I find it. I know I got it here somewhere. Let me just check for that. Connection's bad. All right, comes up. So this video is basically Mr. who was who have like a show, and on this show there's a sister who comes on and she says she got 9 kids, and watch what she says. Let me see if I bring it up. Let me know when you see it, Trooper.
Con, sir.
See it?
Con,
All
con,
right,
I
so
see it, sir.
I'm gonna start it off. All right.
Con,
All
sir.
right. So watch what happens in this. Watch what happens in this video, Trooper.
Okay.
You want to share a secret with me and Mano?
Yes.
Okay, we're listening.
So I have 9 children. By different fathers. I only know.
Is it breaking up?
Con out of one con. Can't really hear it, sir. It's really choppy.
3 of their fathers are.
You don't know who 3 of the fathers are? That's what you said?
It's breaking up, right?
Con, sir, it is.
And all right, hold on one second.
I only
She
know.
only knows 3 of the fathers. So all 9 children have 9 different fathers.
I would think those 3 have the same one.
So 3 of the
This is killing me. Man.
kids have the same father, but 6 of them have different fathers?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a secret. No one knows this?
No.
So who do people think the other 6 children's, who the father is?
Whoever I tell.
Oh.
So
Did you hear that?
Con
Did you hear
out of
that?
my con, sir. I heard that, demon, sir.
Hold on. And you know what? It ain't even done, but this is what I'm trying to say, though. This woman has a secret, and she called up the show, and she said she got 9 kids. She says she knows who, she thinks she knows who 3 of the kids' baby daddies are, right? I'm gonna go ahead and try to finish this video, but just, bear with me. My connection is horrible, though. You know what I'm saying? This is a hell of a thing. Check it out.
okay.
But how do you, just a question, me not judging. How do you not know who the fathers are? Was you like just Pound Town? You was what?
He was out there.
You was out there.
So, nobody's asked for a paternity test? No, all right. Well,
So, but you got like a basic understanding of who it could be, right? Like out of maybe 30 guys. So
I think I do, but the sad part is it's so long ago, I don't even remember half their names. So, like when my son asked me, I literally look at the name, and I've tried to remember the name and made up. But
so you just having these babies.
like recently, I can't remember.
wow.
Wow.
Well, more power. I mean, I wish.
Wow. Not to say what you think.
Slocky, sir. I feel sorry. I feel sorry for them kids, sir. They mother is a monster, is a true monster. They living in a real horror house.
Right.
Horror house. You know what I'm saying? And
horror house.
Con, sir. And man, our people are destroyed, sir. They truly are.
But you see how she was talking? She's like, she was laughing it off like I was just having fun. I don't even care who my kids' fathers are. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't even matter. I just make up a name. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and get some scriptures on. This is what I'm saying. This is a brotherhood class, but it's also a sisterhood class. This is what we don't want our women turning out to be. You know what I'm saying? Imagine she got sons and possibly daughters. So imagine them boys don't have a male role model. Those little girls are going to think it's okay to be just like this woman. You can't, that woman can't teach a child nothing. Just because she's fertile don't mean she should be having kids. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go ahead and go to Deuteronomy 28 and 56. This is actually in the curses. This Deuteronomy 28. 28 has Deuteronomy chapter 28 has the blessings and it has the curses. So what that means is from 1 to 15 is going to be the blessings. 1 to 14 is going to be the blessings. From 15 on to 68 is going to be the curses. That's how many curses we had on us as blacks, Hispanics, and natives. So this is a curse pertaining to this video we just watched of this sister saying that she don't even care who her kid's father was. You know what I'm saying? Or how she said she's been with so many men that she couldn't even remember. Come on, man. That's horrible, man. Okay, so Deuteronomy 28:56. Let me get it. 1 second. You haven't seen that video?
Sir. Definitely haven't. That's
hey, I'm glad I bring it to attention.
Sir.
And you know what? You know what's crazy, Trooper? We met women like this many and many times. That's how we know this ain't just one woman. This is the culture of people. This is what all these women are doing now. They don't care. And if it ain't them having kids that they don't know the father to, y'all are having abortions. You guys are the biggest graveyard on the planet. It's horrible how you guys are dealing with life like it's a game. Those young men, those boys who she gave birth to, they need a father. Those little girls, they need a father. You know what I'm saying? Because only a father's gonna tell them, don't do this, don't do that. Man, I'm telling you, I feel sorry for them kids being with that monster woman. But go ahead, you got the scripture?
Sir. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 56. The tender and delicate woman among you, which would not adventure to set the sole of her foot upon the ground.
So this is basically talking about, it's a curse about how our Israelite women were going to be moving forward for our disobedience to the Most High God. The tender and delicate woman among you. So she was tender, she was delicate, she was real gentle, she was real caring, she was real how you say, like, sisterly towards everybody, like she was real genuine towards everybody. The tender and delicate woman among you. All right, go ahead, Drew.
Which would not adventure to set the sole of her foot upon the ground.
See her right there, her delicate feet wouldn't even touch the ground. She was so prissy, you know what I'm saying? And that's what we like. We like a feminine woman. We like a woman who's real petite and don't want to do this and don't trip. I love that, you know what I'm saying? I don't want you to be a gremlin and all the time. I don't want you like that. What's going on with you? I don't need that. That's a headache. That's a migraine waiting to happen. You know what I'm saying? You want to fight from 4 o'clock in the afternoon to 6 o'clock in the morning. That's what's going to happen with that type of woman. You know what I'm saying? But this right here is saying that before the curses, before we steered away from the Most High God, that our women were real delicate, real nurturing, real compassionate. That she wouldn't even want to set her feet on the floor. You know what I'm saying? And with us being men, we would have made sure that they don't. We would have made sure they had things under their feet, comfortable shoes on, whatever they needed. That way they could keep their delicateness. We want that delicateness. I don't want a loud mouth. You know what? You know what I'm saying? I don't want that. Why do I want to go to work? Why do I want to go to my slave and deal with a whole bunch of people and nonsense all day, and then come home and deal with some more nonsense all day? That's a never-ending battle for a man. You know what I'm saying? That'll drive a person crazy. But right here in the scriptures, our women, before we were disobedient, these sisters were actually delicate, tender. They loved their kids. They would do anything for their husbands. They would do anything for their family. They were so genuinely good to each other. They were good sisters to each other also. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing. When are women going to hold women accountable for what they're doing? Us brothers, not to say he'll go ahead and hold me accountable for what I'm doing if I did anything wrong, and I'll hold him accountable for what he does wrong. The reason why? Because I expect better out of him. He expects better out of me. He holds me accountable. I like that. I like a brother bring me to society, be like, hey, you know, that wasn't real cool what you did, or how you acted, or how you phrased that, or how you conduct yourself with this, that. I'm not saying that happened, but that's how we should be dealing with each other. You know what I'm saying? That's proper etiquette, and how the Most High wanted us to deal with each other, to hold each other accountable, not to be like, nah, I just let them do whatever he wants to do. You don't do that. So you sisters out there, by you not holding each other accountable, you are just as guilty as her, because if that's your friend, you don't let her go outside in that little skirt, knowing damn well she's gonna get the negative attention. You don't let her go outside with that halter top, knowing she's gonna get negative attention. You don't let you don't let, you know what I'm saying, you don't let your kids just wear anything that they want. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm telling you, there's certain things that brothers, we hold each other accountable for, and we do it. But you women are really getting horribly bad with dealing with each other. You think that the more demonic you are, the badder you are. No, it's not. You think the less you wear, the more badder you are. No, you're not. You're just looking like a real skimpy, cheap something. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to say the word, but I'm just saying, like, you guys are really looking real whorish right now. You know what I'm saying? You guys are making yourself look real bad. I mean, don't you know that you guys represent your own family? That you guys, when you walk out that door, you should be having some type of class to yourself. Come on, man. Let's get through this scripture then.
Kamakan, for delicateness and tenderness, her eyes shall be evil towards the husband.
Look at that. That's what we were just talking about. Her eyes, as soon as she sees you, she's like, this nigga just walked through the door. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's already mad at you before you even, now I got to cook for this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, they already mad at us as soon as they see us. You know what I'm saying? This is the curse. This is what our women are dealing with as soon as they look at us. You know what I'm saying? The only thing they feel like we're good for nowadays, because they're so cursed, is fixing the cars, cutting grass, working. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't see the greatness in us, because they're so blinded by modern day craziness in the society. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. It's like, if you think you can do better, go and do better. You know what I'm saying? If you're a demon and you're with a brother in the Isupk, leave that brother. Let that sin be on you. But that brother in the Isupk, I'm telling you, I know he's doing a lot of work. I know he's doing great things. But you sisters who sit at home and you guys want to complain and nag and get on his nerves all the time and be wicked to the kids and all that stuff, how about you guys take that sin upon yourself and you go find what you're looking for? Because obviously you don't want a man of the Lord. You don't care how he's trying to raise you up into being a great woman, how he's trying to build up a great house. You just rather have that carnal outside lifestyle that you know you're going to hate and you're going to regret, but you still want it. Let that sin be on you. Don't let that man tell you to leave. No, that man ain't never going to tell you to leave. How about you leave on your own if you can conduct yourself? If you're going to go ahead and live a lifestyle where you're going to humiliate somebody in the school or in the life, leave that man. Don't deal with him. Go do whatever you want to do. Do whatever matter of wickedness you want to do, but away from that man. Don't bring him down. Don't bring his standard down. Don't bring his character down. Come on, man. Us here in the Isupk, we represent each other real well. We put a lot of work in for our women to conduct themselves as great sisters in here. Great sisters not only to other sisters, but to the youth, to the young women. We don't want you guys acting like these carnal, worldly women. We don't want that. We want you women to actually conduct yourself in a way where when you're in front of the brothers, you act the same way as you do behind closed doors. We want you the same person all the time. Don't be two-faced. We don't need no two-faced sisters. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to be genuine all the time. I don't like when I see or I hear things that you should be more compassionate about the work that we doing, and you just being a mean person on the side. You know what I'm saying? We don't need you to be a mean person on the side. We deal with that every day. We don't need it in our household. I'm gonna get off this right now, but you sisters really need to step it up, because when we need you guys ain't doing the work that we need you guys to do. And if you're gonna part-time that stuff, we don't need that. You might as well go ahead and leave that man and let him get 2 or 3 other wives that's gonna do that work and actually be good to him and everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Who wants to build up this nation the right way. But all I see is evilness and wickedness out of everybody. A lot of brothers and a lot of sisters. But most of it is you sisters. You women don't want to get right. It's like you guys say you love the Lord, but you don't. You're acting real Christian to me. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like that. And if the shoe fits, you could wear it. But I'm not going to go ahead and detour from what I'm saying, because I see people who are following the laws, don't get it wrong, but you're still evil mother. You know what? You know what I'm saying? We don't need that here. We need more brothers who are going to be brothers to brothers. And we need more sisters who are going to be sisters to sisters. Because we got a younger generation looking at us so we can do this the right way. We don't need hypocrites. We need more powerful men and women in the school to build up the school. So if you're going to be a brother, be a brother to your brother. If you're going to be a sister, be a genuine sister to your sister. Call her out when she's wrong. Salaki, you got something to say, not to say, y'all? My fault.
Sir, you know, what you're bringing out is so heavy. You know, as you said, this is a curse. You know, the fact of the matter is, you know, the warfare is in our own homes. You know, the women are used as one of the major weapons against us, you know, against our own households, you know, to come up against their husband, you know, as it says right here and Deuteronomy 28:56, you know, her eyes shall be evil towards the husband of her bosom. You know, so this is someone who's supposed to be over her. This is the one that's, you know, you're supposed to be on one accord with this man. And unfortunately, that's just not the case. Unfortunately, you know, they're doing their own thing. They don't want to be ruled over. You know, they don't want to be cooperative, you know, and that's what we're dealing with right now. You know, a lot of rebellion. And this is part of the curses, you know, and I just see the only solution is coming back to the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High, you know, and bringing our family up in that culture, you know, following the ISPK and Commander General Hana, because we're the only ones that are authorized to teach this Bible, you know. And the fact of the matter is we are raising up successful families. We are bringing the brotherhood, the sisterhood that our nation needs. You know, that's what's happening every day. You know, and we're representative of that, you know. So the truth of the matter is there are sisters out there that are willing to put in that work. There are brothers out here who are leading righteously, you know, and if you want to be one of them, you need to get into class. That's what you need to do. That's all I got.
Right. That's right. And that's what's heavy what Natazayah was saying. It's like in this school, we have a conduct policy on how we should be acting. And you don't want to be a hypocrite with it. We hold on to these law, statutes, and commandments, brothers and sisters, but also hold each other accountable. So that way we look good as a unit, as a collective, as a society of people. So that way we know that anywhere we're going, that we know that we were raised up right and we raised our families up right. So you want to go ahead and finish up the scripture?
Sir. And towards her son and towards her daughter.
You see what I mean? That's exactly what we were just talking about with that video. You know what I'm saying? Like, she didn't care nothing about her kids or how they felt. She just knows she was out there having fun, and then she's popping babies, but now they don't got a father because she don't even know who the father is. That's a horrible type of person to be. Like, I wouldn't like being one of her, you know what I'm saying? If I was one of her kids, I would be ashamed. You know what I'm saying? That's what I could just imagine what them kids are going through, knowing that they probably won't never know their father. You know what I'm saying? That's heavy. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you the mother, but they need that father. That's an equal balance. That's unfair to them. They didn't choose that lifestyle. You chose it for them because you want to be a nasty person outside, and now you don't know who their father is. They don't get that. They don't get that benefit of be like, that's my dad. I want to go to my dad's house. My dad bought me these shoes. My dad bought me this bike. You know what I'm saying? They father was probably actually a good person. You was just a piece of garbage that just want to live your lifestyle as fast and as reckless as you wanted to. And now the only one suffering is them babies. That's a horrible type of person to be, man. And that's what we don't need our sisters to be no more. You know what I'm saying? If you see that video, know that we don't need sisters like that. If you have sex with a man, you stay with that man. So guess what? That means if you're gonna go ahead and get to know a person, if you a man or a woman, if you're gonna get to know a person, get to know that person, the goods and the bads, and see if you want to stay with that person for a long time. Because once you have sexual intercourse, that is your husband, that is your wife. There's no way out of it. There's no divorce. This ain't the Christian church where you get a divorce. That's not how this works. That means, sister, if you have sex with a man, that's your husband for life. Brother, that if you have sex with a woman, that's your woman for life. So be selective with who you want to lay down with. Just because she look pretty on the outside don't mean she's good on the inside. That's real talk. She could be pretty on the outside and have a whole demon. She could be she could be man, just a crazy person on the inside. Get to know these women before you actually lay down with them. Know that that's going to be the person you want to have kids with and be the money to those kids. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to have you don't want to lay down with a woman, then all of a sudden she's just a crazy person. She's neglecting the kids. She don't clean. She don't want to cook. She don't want to do she's just useless. Be real selective with these women out here. Because if not, you'll get a sister just like that sister in that video. All right, let me see. Let's try Proverbs 9 and 13. Anytime you got something to say, Trooper, just let me know. Because I keep going. I can keep going.
Sir. Damn right. Slock, you said Proverbs what, sir?
9 and 13.
Come. I got it, sir.
All right, I'm ready.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 9, verse 13. A foolish woman is clamorous. She is simple and knoweth nothing.
All right, do we know the definition for clamorous?
Come on, sir, I'll pull it up now. Clamorous, making a loud and confused noise. Expressing,
go ahead. Slug.
Expressing or characterized by vehement protest or demands.
So basically, this is basically saying a foolish woman is just loud and obnoxious. She is simple and knoweth nothing. So basically, that woman right there, by her laughing and doing all that stuff, that's the woman you want to stay away from. You know what I'm saying? That's not a woman who you I don't think you get the demons out that type of woman. You know what I'm saying? And if you can, it's going to take a lot of time. So that's going to be a lot of time possibly wasted when you can find somebody else who's probably in better shape or mentally capable of understanding what she's doing right and what she's doing wrong. Because obviously that sister don't understand what she did wrong. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna validate her garbage to the end. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, there's one more video I'm gonna go ahead and show because we're getting short on time. Hopefully it just comes up. All right. One second. Hey, check out this video right here. My fault. I just had it in there, so I gotta make fun of it too. Hey, Trooper, you there?
Con, sir, I'm here.
All right. Hold on 1 second. All right, hold on. Let me see if this comes up. All right, I'm gonna see if it comes up. All right. This is Jesse Peterson. This was funny. I just gotta play it just because I had it in there. All right.
Con, sir.
Everything can't always be serious. We gotta go ahead and find something that's humorous.
Damn right.
All right. Let me see if I can share this real quick. Let's see. Tell me when it comes up. All right. All right, it's coming up. All right, so this is Jesse Peterson. This was funny though.
Woman at all. Hide my chin? If I hide my chin, yes, I do.
You gotta do. You gotta do more than that. No, I can. Stevie Wonder can see that you're not a woman.
I'm not an adult entertainer. Okay, I don't go to clubs and do shows and dance.
Oh,
I'm a proper lady. I'm just an average woman. What's funny?
Oh God.
What are you laughing at? Jesse?
I'm laughing at you.
He said, "I'm laughing at you." Hey, I'm just saying, it was funny. I just had to put it on just to watch it because I had it there. But that's what we're dealing with out here with these homosexuals. I'm telling you, that is a European thing, man. I mean, like, it fit him normal. Like, he really thought he was a woman. You know what I'm saying? And blacks, Hispanics, and natives, you know what I'm saying? You guys are taking on that same demon as that person in that video. You know what I'm saying? And that is disgusting. But it was funny the way Jesse Peterson handled it because, you know what I'm saying? Because you gotta deal with that sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Con.
But okay, that was just one video. Let me go ahead and get the right video because I just had to bring that up because it was in the chamber. You know what I'm saying? Let me go get the other video. What do you think about the video though? Not to say y'all.
Slakia, sir. You know, it's a real battle we got ahead of us, you know, because our people, you know, our people, they're really following after that, you know, and it's everywhere. It's on all of the media, you know, from movies, television shows to social media. I mean, it's just running rampant. You know what I'm saying? And the fact of the matter is, you know, we need people like Jesse Peterson, even though, you know, we don't really need him. You know, he got his own style and everything. The Isupk, we got this, you know, we're gonna be able to handle it. But we need people who's gonna stand up against that, you know, and just stand your ground, you know, and not partake in that or condone it, you know, because that's how you really combat that type of stuff. You know, just let them know we're not gonna accept it. We're not gonna accept your foolishness. We're not gonna allow you to project that type of demon onto us. It ain't gonna fly over here in the Isupk.
Right, and that's heavy. What you just saying, like, you know, even we had Captain Zadariak of the Isupk. Even he had an interview with Jesse Peterson. Anybody could look that up. Just look Jesse Peterson interview with Captain Zadariak and see how that interview went. But since we dealt with him one time, and I know he's not in the truth or nothing like that, I just wanted to go ahead and bring that video out because it seemed real. His expression was funny to me. You know what I'm saying? All right, so I got another video here, and this video right here is about this is about a sister, right? And she has an establishment, and for her establishment, she won't let women just enter her establishment without being dressed like a nice young lady. You know what I'm saying? Have you seen this video?
Sir, but I'm looking forward to that one right there. We need more of that.
Yeah, so basically, yeah, exactly. So this woman, you know what I'm saying? You have a business, you don't want just ratchetness coming into your business. So, she put standard on her hard work. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you just coming in here eating my food. I don't need your, sometimes all money ain't good money. You know what I'm saying? Because if a whole bunch of ratchet people go in there and they keep going in there, that's going to kind of like bring the establishment down sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Or the morale that's establishment down. So this woman put a standard on her business, which is great. I agree with it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to go ahead and play this video.
Women, if you want to eat their soul food, this is the entrance to Kim's Cafe, a Black woman-owned business located on Madison.
Salaka, sir. Can't really
Anytime, no crop tops. Do not enter if you have.
It's not playing. Let me try it again. All right. I'm gonna try to play it again.
Did you hear about the cafe in North Carolina that has a strict dress code for women if you want to eat their soul food?
Do you hear it now?
Sir. It's better.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and play it right now.
This is the entrance to Kim's Cafe, a Black woman-owned business located on Madison Road in Greensboro, North Carolina.
Hold on one second. You all good?
Sir.
Give me one. Let me get my fault. Go ahead. Yeah. Let me try to play it again.
Her slogan is "God did it." She has a strict policy against women wearing. Be closed inside her cafe. The entire front entrance is decorated with her rules. No skimpy clothes of any kind. No crop tops. Do not enter if you have on shorts. She posted the same dress code on her website and on her Facebook page. And on Facebook, she even added additional rules: no leggings, no spaghetti straps, no short skirts, and no cleavage showing. Kim's Cafe has gotten so much backlash and negative reviews. People are saying they've implemented Sharia law. Non-believers are shunned. And hey, they forgot thou shalt not judge as part of the Bible. In protest, a woman by the name of Desire Valentine took it a step further and organized the slut lunch at Kim's Cafe for this week. She's inviting every woman to come have lunch at Kim's Cafe wearing whatever they want. And if they're turned away, they'll just find somewhere else to eat. This is pretty wild.
Hey, that's crazy, man. They said a slut lunch.
Salaki, if I may.
Oh man. Go ahead. If you could, go ahead.
Sir. I just want to clap it up for Kim. You know what I'm saying? That's true sisterhood right there, sir. That's true sisterhood right there. You know, we need to talk to the Adawanyam in Carolina, you know what I'm saying, to support that sister, because that's a rare stance right there. She's willing to turn away profit to maintain her morals and her principles. And what that's going to do is it's going to set a standard. It's going to set a standard for anyone who comes in contact with her business to understand that, hey, this isn't appropriate, and I'm not willing to forfeit those standards just to make some money off of you. I'm gonna show you that, hey, I'm willing to take a financial loss just so you can learn that, hey, there's a proper way of doing things, and dressing like a 304 is not the way to go.
Most High in Christ. Not to say I've said it all right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, the sisters should be commended for having a standard and the integrity for at least placing rules and stipulations before you enter her establishment. That's perfect. That's what we gotta have. That sister right there showed sisterhood to every Black, Hispanic, and woman who ever could go into her establishment, because she's showing you how to respect yourself. And that's what we need. That's what right there what we need more of when it comes to the sisters. Hold each other accountable. That's exactly what I was just saying a little while ago. That's why I played this video. These sisters need to go ahead and be sisters to each other. Don't say it's okay all the time for them to do stupid stuff. You're supposed to check them. Be like, nah, I don't think you should be doing that. However you want to put it. But I'm just saying, like, with these sisters, you should be holding each other accountable. No, I don't think you should be saying that. I don't think you should be doing that. I don't think you should be wearing that. However it comes out, whatever the situation is, you guys need to have a standard amongst women. Us men, we're going to go ahead and teach you guys all we can. But we can only teach you so far to where you got to take the information and you got to implement it into your own lifestyles. Not only just for you, not only for yourself, not only for your kids, but also the women who you encounter around you. We're not telling you guys to be mummies and all that stuff. No, we're not trying to say that. We're trying to say at least hold yourself to a moral standard. That is not hard to do. Come on now. A woman can look real sexy and still cover up. That's all we're saying. A woman could be real sexy and still keep her legs closed. You know what I'm saying? Until the right time.
That's right.
Come on, man. I mean, like, this is not only about the brotherhood, because us brothers, we've been holding each other accountable for a long time. But you sisters really need to work on yourselves to where you hold each other accountable, because if one looks bad, you all are looking bad. If one's going off, all the rest of you guys should be trying to get her back in line, so that way she don't fall too far from the integrity that you guys supposed to be having amongst each other. How you say, like, what's that? Equally yoked. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys got to be equally yoked. That means you guys got to be on the same accord. You guys got to be thinking alike. You guys got to have similarities with how you conduct yourself, how you dress, how you act, how you walk, how you talk, how you speak, how you represent your husbands. And if you don't got a husband, how you represent yourself and your family. We got to have these women out here with standards. I know we get on the guys all the time, but I'm not saying nothing wrong by me saying, like, you women really got to stop acting foolish, simple, and clamorous. Clamorous meaning loudmouth. Stop being loudmouth. You know how much you could go, you know how far you could get if you just talk like a feminine woman? You could get far with a man if you know how to talk delicately to him. If I got $105 and my woman comes to me and tells me, I need $100 just for this, and that, and I really want it, you know what I'm saying? And I really don't want to ask. But if she comes to me right away, guess what? I got $5. You get what I'm saying? Because she's going to get what she wants because I love her and she came to me the right way. And I know she's not doing nothing bogus with it. You know what I'm saying? But that's the whole thing. Now, if a woman's like, I want to get my nails done, $105, you're going to have to pay for that stuff. Man, you could get your ass out of my house. That's what you could do. You know what I'm saying? You could take that shit up the street. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. It's like there's a way of these women need to learn how to just conduct themselves to where they're more humble. I don't care how your mom raised you up. I don't care how your father raised you up. Once you get with a man and stuff, or once you're in the ISBK, or you're under somebody in the ISBK, or even be taught by the ISBK, you need to understand that you have to hold yourself to a higher standard to where you're not living like everybody else around you. You got to pull yourself away from all the gimmicks and all the facades and all the hypocrites around you, and actually be like, you know what? I'm going to hold myself to a different standard, to this integrity. And guess what? Over time, they'll go ahead and love you just because you stand for something now. You know what I'm saying? They might not like it in the beginning, but eventually they'll come around and be like, you know what? I see how much good I see how much good you're doing right now, and I see the good in you now. It takes time. It's not overnight. But, you know, all the time we get on the brothers and stuff, and we hold brothers accountable all the time. We could get on brothers all day long. But one thing we rarely do is get on the women. You sisters got to get it together, because we don't need no more 304s. We don't need no more Sexy Reds, Cardi B's, Ice Spices. We don't need more of that woman who had 9 kids on the video I just played earlier. I was like, we don't need that no more. I'm gonna go ahead and play. I'm gonna go ahead and get a scripture right before we finish. For that sister who had that establishment, and I'm gonna go with 1 Timothy 2:9. See, that sister right there, you know, she worked hard, gained a business and stuff, but she knew once she gained a business, she ain't gonna want all the ratchets in there. Guess what? If you are ratchet, at least when you come into this establishment, you are gonna conduct yourself like a lady. You know, hopefully with that apparel that you come in there with, maybe you won't talk like a ratchet woman neither no more. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you'll be like, damn, these clothes actually changed the way I feel, the way I feel like expressing myself, and you'll actually conduct yourself as a civilized a sister in that business. My fault. Go ahead.
Khan. This is the book of 1 Timothy, chapter 2, verse 9. In like manner also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel.
See that? See that right there? In like manner also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel. We're not trying to tell you to go ahead and wear dresses all the time and this and that. We're trying to tell you at least cover up. You know what I'm saying? That's not a bad thing for us just to be like, man, just don't show too much. You know what I'm saying? Don't be showing your top boob because you got big boobs. Don't be showing your bottom boob because you got a big boob. Don't be showing your belly button all crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, some things are private. And if not for you, at least do it for the man who you're gonna be with in the future. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're a single sister, do it for the man you're gonna be with in the future. Do it for your future kids, so they don't hear stories about you being a 304 or ratchet looking, and mommy always want to show her belly button and her cheeks from the little shorts she was wearing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a big thing to go ahead and put classy apparel on and know that you know how to walk, talk, and act like a decent woman. You know what I'm saying? All right, my fault. Go ahead.
With shamefastness and sobriety.
No. So that says with shamefacedness. So with shamefacedness means with humility in your face. You know what I'm saying? You're not too proud. You know what I'm saying? The one thing these women's got is a lot of pride in them. And the one thing you gotta note it, as y'all women, as y'all sisters, y'all gotta humble yourself down. Don't think too much of yourself. Yeah, you women, to your husbands, you guys are pretty and all that stuff. You sisters out there who are single, you guys are pretty and all that stuff. But be humble with how you conduct yourself. Don't let your looks take over your conduct. That's what you should not do. You shouldn't let your looks make you act like somebody you're not. Hold yourself accountable for how you act. If you're pretty, cool. Conduct yourself as a pretty, civilized woman. You know what I'm saying? Shamefaced. Be real humble. Be good to people. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta, not everybody wants to holler at you. You know what I'm saying? You could be good to somebody and that person don't want to holler at you. He just wants to be nice to you. Oh, sorry, you dropped this. Oh, I could get it myself. Like, you get that stuff sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get the rudeness out of these women. How about you just humble yourself down and understand that not everybody is out to get you? My fault. Now go ahead.
Khan. not with broidered hair or gold or pearls or costly array.
See, so right here it says with shamefaced and sobriety. Sobriety means when you're walking around this earth, you know what I'm saying? You could drink a little bit, but make sure you're sober minded. Make sure you're not being loose and out of your mind and crazy and loudmouth. Know how to conduct yourself. Nobody's saying you can't drink or nothing like that. Just know how to conduct yourself in a decent way to where the reflection of you makes everybody else who you deal with happy that you're conducting yourself that way. And with broidered hair and gold and pearls and all that stuff, like you don't need all them fancy things in your hair. Like, you know, you put the clips with the beads and this and that, and it's red and silver, and you got the, like, you know, you're doing too much. Simple goes a long way with a man. Like, you don't have to do all that stuff. If you could look pretty and simple and, you know, every now and then a little something, that's fine. But you don't have to go all out and put every accessory that's on your dresser on your head. You know what I'm saying? You got beads and clips and hair nets, and like you got 12 different things in your hair, and you think you're doing it. You're just acting foolish. Sisters, all you got to do is calm yourself down and conduct yourself like a decent woman, like a decent lady. You know what I'm saying? If not, brothers in the Isupk, we'll call you out on it. You may not like it, but hey, we're not gonna say what the Christian church say. Ooh, 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 ooh. You're not gonna get that from us. We're not gonna ooh. You're gonna be like, ooh, what's wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? That's what you're gonna get out of us. Like, ooh, you need to switch it up. There's something wrong with you. You know what I'm saying? You're just doing too much. Calm that down, sis. You're gonna get the wrong attention. You keep doing that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I don't care this and this and that. Oh, you got that demon on you. All right, cool. All right. But you got anything else to say? Not to say
Sir. Heavy class. You know what I'm saying? You brought out a lot of heavy topics. You know, I hope any brothers or sisters that are watching or that look back on the class in the future, you know, we're able to take something out of it. You know, if you have any questions, you know, find the nearest school near you, ispk.com, you know, and get into class. That's all I got.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I got one more scripture before we leave for the sisters. It's going to be Ecclesiasticus in the Apocrypha, chapter 26, verse 26. And then we're going to wrap it up because we've been on for almost 2 hours. And I know everybody want to go ahead and get to, you know, their dinners, you know, drink that beer or watch some TV or something like that. But I'm not going to hold everybody up.
Slacker, sir. You said Ecclesiasticus?
Ecclesiasticus 26 and 26 in the Apocrypha.
Come on. This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 26, verse 26. A woman that honoreth her husband shall be judged wise of all. But she that dishonoreth him in her pride shall be counted ungodly of all.
So this scripture right here is basically saying like a woman that honored her husband shall be judged wise of all. If whether you got a husband or whether you're single, there's always somebody you acknowledge as your head, which will be a father. If you don't have a father, it'll be your brother. If it's a man in the school, it'll be the man in the school. You know what I'm saying? So if a woman that honoreth her husband shall be judged wise of all, but she that dishonoreth him in her pride shall be counted ungodly. A woman who don't know how to uphold herself in a decent way and in manner form, you are going to look ungodly. You're going to look like a clamorous, loudmouth, obnoxious 304. No matter how pretty you look, you're looking real ungodly at the moment. And the thing is, how many times we heard this? A woman wants a man who fears God, right? Us in the ISBK, we fear God, but the women don't. Because when we tell them what they're doing wrong, they say we're crazy. We got issues. We're too masculine. We get all type of, like when we tell them, you ain't supposed to do this. You ain't supposed to do that. Oh, I'm going to do whatever I want. So it's okay that we fear God, but it's not okay for you to fear God, right? That's what I don't like. A woman always wants a God-fearing man, but who do you fear? You don't fear God. You Black, Hispanic, and Native sisters, you guys always say you want a man of the Lord and him to fear God. But when he actually does, and they start learning more about you, we learn that you don't care about the Most High God, that you need to work on yourself. We put in the work. We put in the work 6 days a week, 7 days a week sometimes. You sisters sit at home and complain and don't put the work. You don't fear the Lord. That's what we need to work on. You women always saying what you want, what you want, what you want. Well, us men, we stepped it up. Now we want a woman of the Lord. We want a woman who's going to abide by these laws, statutes, commandments. We want a woman who ain't going to be a 304 and a mean, crazy, demonic creature who we got to deal with every day. How about you fear the Lord now? Because we don't see it. We don't see it in these Christian churches. We don't see it in these Catholic churches. We don't even see it in Islam no more. All of y'all are just loudmouth, crazy women that don't fear the Lord. But the first thing you guys tell your mama and your daddy and your friends that you want a man that fears the Lord. How about you go ahead and take some of your own medicine and you do it yourself? You know what I'm saying? How about you learn how to fear the Lord yourself? How about you learn what he asks of you and how you should be conducting yourself in his eyes? How about you getting right with the Lord? Because us men, we've been doing it. But you women, you really need to work on yourselves for real and hold each other accountable for what y'all doing. And this is the Isupk Southern Illinois Brotherhood class. I was happy to rock it out with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully I go ahead and see y'all soon. I apologize about, the feeds and everything. For some reason, my Wi-Fi wasn't as great as it normally is, and I apologize about that. Now, y'all got some good Wi-Fi. I don't know. He got some 12G over there or something. You know what I'm saying? But with that, I want to say shalom, and we'll see you soon.
Shalom.